Yeah, 410. I love it.
Amazon's a good guess.
Their animals or their trainees. I got my bucket full of treats. I've got my fridge, which is this little clicker that lets our trainees know that they did a good job, their behavior has been completed, their reward is inbound. I've got my target, but I'm missing a trainee. How many of you out there are out of school?
We graduated.
Got a lot of hands? So it might be kind of a hard sell, but I'm going to need a volunteer for Sea Lion School today. I know it's hot. It's got to be someone who's comfortable coming down the front. Sorry, everybody. It's got to be someone wearing sunscreen because we're going to be in the sun for just a minute. Someone who's food motivated. We usually get at least a couple adult hands on that one. Let's do you and the purple next. Alrighty, everybody. I've got my buddy Daisy over here. Let's give her a round of applause. Our reward, we shall our target. The first thing to do when you start training with a new trainee is to capture a natural behavior, which is pretty much, I'm going to use a keyword and we're going to see what happens when I say target. Alright, sometimes you need more encouragement too. We can always baby step it a little bit farther. So we'll say target, tap the hands, get a treat. So now that we've established a little bit more, touch the target, get a snack, target. There we go. Now that we've established that fully, we can get a little more complicated, do more complicated behaviors like target. There we go. And as we get more and more comfortable with our behaviors, we can add new tools. Ready for this one? So here we have Subi and Nico joining us on stage here. Subi is our fabulous Sparky Pro, who's standing on her little stand there at 16 years old. And Nico, who's a much larger of the two, is our 8-year-old Michelle Sea Lion. They live in here with their third Sea Lion buddy. Her name is Poppy, and she's 9. But since we take turns with our training, we let everybody have a turn on stage. Now, we do this kind of training for a couple of reasons. But one of the big ones is for animal health care or husbandry. As you can see, Nico and Poppy are still very nicely sitting for or it's a lot safer and more comfortable for human and animals alike. Things I really like to point out when we have Susie and Nico on stage, you can see the difference in their training. Being 16 years old versus quite literally half her age at 8. Nico is baby stepping a little bit of his behaviors. Susie has had more time to practice and therefore has some more advanced behaviors. It's all about time, patience, as well as bonding. The other big reason we do this kind of training is for fun. Fun for you, fun for me, fun for our animals. Subi's fabulous dolphin impression there is actually something wild sea lions do all the time. It's called porpoising and helps them evade predators out in the wild. Now, just because Subi doesn't have any sharks or orcas that live here in the tank with her, doesn't mean she shouldn't be able to display some of those natural behaviors that wild sea lions do. So we've just come up with a more interesting and probably a little more fun reason for why she should be able to participate in those. We exercise both our body and our mind here at Como, so we got to figure out how to get that weird V-shaped rubber ducky tack on deck. You got it.
You got it. Oh, it's like it's not work. Come on, duck.
Because you guys think sea lions have problems with all down the line? Yes. Do you think they have to run from predators too? As well as coming to their food, they don't all get DoorDash and it's kind of and everything. That is why we do especially having Nico exercise. Back there. Now, I've been taking up with seals and sea lions here at Como, and that's true. Even though they don't have a seal to demonstrate, I think it's effective. All of our sea lions are this lovely brown color, whereas all of our seals are going to have spots. Another way to tell the difference is look at how they move on land. Sea lions have these beautiful long front flippers that they can tuck up under their body to move around on all fours. Seals, on the other hand, do more of an inchworming motion. They've got much shorter flippers. Thank you so much for that impression, Subi. They do that inchworming motion across the stage. The technical term for that is called the rushing. I'm not joshing you. That is in scientific papers. The other surefire way to tell the difference between seal and sea lion, but we got a big finish here. And another one for dinner right there. Ears like you, me, and your dog and cat at home. Whereas seals, on the other hand, are just nice and smooth from ears to tail. Now, I did leave out a very important part of the show today. I mentioned that Nico is 8 years old. However, it is his birthday. So Nico is actually 9 years old today, and we are very proud of him. And I believe we'll have some extra birthday on the show.
He stole his food on his food.
But as we finish up our mission down there, let's give our keepers and our stars a round of applause. We call them fish and rods here, special kind of flavor. That we unfortunately can't sell in fish What a tasty summer treat, especially on a day like this. did you guys do something cool today? Maybe you learned something new? Oh, yes, that is my whole job. As we watch everyone finish up the little icy fish cakes here, I'll just tell you one more thing, but I promise it'll be fast, and then we can all get out of the sun. We do this kind of training with every single animal that lives here at Como, not just the pinnipeds. So as you continue your visit, keep an eye out for other areas of the zoo where we might do this kind of training. It's easy to see in Gorilla Forest as well as Polar Bear Odyssey, where except Polar Bear Odyssey is air conditioned, so you can stand in that while you look. But if you continue your visit, just keep an eye out for that. When you get home today, find someone who wasn't at the show with you and just tell them something cool. Transfer the low varsity line to move it further. If you have any follow-up questions, I'll be out here in the shade for a little bit so I can try to answer them. So thank you guys so much for coming out, and please stay hydrated.